Welcome to today's exploration of dental implant stability. In our conversation with Stefan Horn, VP for Product Solutions at Osstell, we delve into the innovative technology that is used by thousands of clinicians around the world. Stefan, thanks for joining. Could you start by informing our audience about Osstell and its mission?
Of course, thanks for having me. Osstell is a global leader in providing innovative and non-invasive technology to measure dental implant stability. Our mission at Osstell is to help clinicians provide each patient with optimal time to teeth. Optimal in the sense of not to proceed with the final restoration either too fast or waiting unnecessarily long time. All under the needs and conditions of the patient.
That's an important mission. Can you explain why implant stability is crucial in dental implant treatments?
Absolutely. Implant stability, which correlates to implant mobility, is a critical factor that impacts the osseointegration process and long-term functionality of dental implants. By measuring the implant stability at time of placement, we only have mechanical stability, and then during the healing phase to monitor the stability development, you can confirm the transition to biological stability, that is an integrated implant. Integrated implants can more predictably support the prosthetic structure effectively and withstand the natural forces of daily use, providing patients with a reliable and long-lasting solution for their missing teeth.
How does Osstell measure implant stability?
Good question. Osstell's implant stability technology is based on something called resonance frequency analysis, RFA. The implant stability measurement is objective and non-destructive, meaning it does not impact the osseointegration, there is no discomfort for the patient during the measurement, and it takes less than a minute to measure the implant stability. Our technology has been available now for almost 25 years and has a very strong evidence base with more than 1,500 published studies.
Can you explain more about RFA?
Yeah, as I mentioned, RFA stands for Resonance Frequency Analysis. Just like a tuning fork resonates with different pitches based on its length, RFA involves assessing the resonance of an Osstell smart peg, which is a small aluminum pin with a magnet on top. The smart peg is attached to the implant prosthetic connection. To further illustrate the technology, consider a metal bar that you place in a bucket of concrete that just started to harden. Initially, the bar has low stability, producing a low pitch when you struck it the top with a hammer, sounding like a dong sound. However, as the concrete further hardens around the bar, the pitch of the sound produced by the metal bar gradually increases and eventually will sound ding when you hit it. In the way we have applied RFA technology, we'll listen to the response of the smart peg, which reflects the stability of the implant. This process allows monitoring the transition from mechanical stability at placement to the desired biological stability during the healing phase. Of course, an implant application, we don't actually hit the smart peg to make it to vibrate. Instead, we utilize a non-invasive measurement technique using magnetic pulses to excite the smart peg, therefore the magnetic on top of the smart peg. RFA normally gives you a frequency value in hertz. To make that easier to interpret and understand the measure value, Osstell introduced the ISQ scale.
What does ISQ stand for? And could you provide an explanation of its significance in the context of dental implant stability?
Yeah, of course. ISQ stands for Implant Stability Quotient and is a numerical scale ranging from 1 to 99. The higher ISQ value, the higher implant stability. To make the ISQ scale clinically relevant and useful, we have used the results from all these numerous published papers based on our smart peg technology and extracted how the different ISQ values are clinically used for different indications and decisions. This has resulted in an Osstell ISQ Scale that is color-coded like traffic lights, red, yellow, green, and can be used as decision guidance for different implant loading protocols. It is important to note competitors may share similar technology and terminology, but measured responses from pegs made of other material are different. Interpretations of measured stability values, for example, what is considered low, medium, and high stability, are also different, and this could cause confusion.
Are there any competing techniques in the market today?
Yeah, I would say that are either using torque and/or using extensive healing time, meaning not using ISQ measurements. Of course, this also represents an opportunity for us as we are convinced of the value of our ISQ accurately determine whether an implant has achieved biological stability. Torque levels, as per the implant manufacturer's guidelines, play an important role in determining stability at implant insertion and the probability to attach prosthetic components. However, a torque value is a static measurement, only recommended to be used during the implant insertion, and therefore not useful to track the osseointegration process. Furthermore, torque is a measurement of rotational friction, while RFA provides the stability more focused on lateral stability, which is more closely correlated with the forces an implant will be exposed to during normal tubing, for example. The usage of torque should only be used at implant installation. Using it during the healing phase poses a risk of jeopardizing the ongoing bone remodeling and thereby the achieved biological stability. Tapping on the implant to assess stability is another method, but it's highly subjective and demands substantial experience to interpret the sound accurately. Another approach involves waiting an extended period for the integration, but this can lead to excessive and unnecessary delays in the whole treatment process. It's essential to note that once an implant is integrated, an extended healing period isn't optimal. Ideally, when the implant is integrated, it should be loaded, not too early and not too late, but at the right time. This underlines the value of measuring implant stability to determine when it's time to proceed to the final restoration. In essence, Osstell's RFA offers a more objective and relevant assessment of implant integration, considering predictability and optimal time to teeth, setting it apart from the traditional methods that may be more subjective, delaying the treatment, or pose potential risk to the healing process.
Could you highlight some recent advancements or innovations at Osstell that our viewers would find interesting?
Yeah, for sure. We have continuously developed our ISQ devices. In fact, with the Osstell Beacon, we are now at the 5th generation of Osstell ISQ device using the same RFA technology, of course. Over the past 8 years, we have dedicated more attention to our online platform, Osstell Connect, that currently comes free of charge with our ISQ devices.
What is Osstell Connect?
Well, in short, Osstell Connect is a cloud-based platform designed to make regular tasks like documentation, collaboration, and communication easier for the dental team. It also contributes to a positive experience for each patient undergoing implant treatment. We see the implant treatment as a collaborative journey involving the patient, clinician, and the whole dental team. Our idea with Osstell Connect is to help make things easier during this journey. For example, the measured ISQ values can easily be presented graphically in a way that is easy to understand for the patient. This helps to make the patient feel more informed about their healing process. There is a lot of data that needs to be documented by the whole team. And Osstell Connect can make this easier by, for example, enabling to scan the barcode of the implant with a smartphone or tablet to document relevant information about the implant. We cover the majority of implant brands with our barcode scanning function. Furthermore, OsstellConnect can easily, in just one click, generate PDF reports about the implant treatment that you share with the referring dentist, the patient, and store in the patient records. Before your journey even starts, to have the patient accept the treatment, you need to help the patient understand the problem they have and how you propose to solve it. OsstellConnect can help also here to make this process easier, as we have implemented a patient education tool where you graphically can present your treatment plan in an easy to understand manner. This ultimately creates confidence and trust in the patients so they are willing to proceed with the treatment. This tool can be easily used by the whole team whenever patients have questions, which they normally have.
That sounds excellent. What can dental professionals and patients expect from Osstell in the near future?
When we started developing OsstellConnect, we were also inspired by the general trend to collect data and create additional value from that. As an example, there are a lot of exercise apps available where you collect and upload data such as heart rate, speed, distance when you are running. Your training status and progress is displayed in a user-friendly manner, and you can also receive advice on how to modify your exercise routine for better results. You can even compare your performance with friends or people at your age to motivate you to keep exercising. In a similar way, we have implemented a dashboard with statistics in OsstellConnect. Currently, you can track your own statistics, such as healing time, different patient types, healing protocols, and more. This data can be used by the team to help challenge a little bit the way they perform implant treatments today, and maybe make some protocol adjustments to the benefit of the clinic as well as the patient. An exciting next step for us really is to also enable benchmark against the global anonymized database we have accumulated in OsstellConnect over the years. This anonymized database contains today almost of 500,000 ISQ measurements from 250,000 implant treatments worldwide. Our goal is to share these statistics with the OsstellConnect community, enabling global benchmarking and providing insights into implant treatment for various patients, implants, and protocols.
Thank you, Stefan, for sharing your insights into Osstell's mission and advancements. It's evident that Osstell is at the forefront of supporting dental implant success through innovative and patient-centric approaches.
Thank you again for having me. It has been a pleasure discussing Osstell's mission and contribution to successful dental implant treatment and patient satisfaction.